Jack was our test dummy.
All the
we're always
wrestling
like-
moves you wanted to try.
I mean, Jack, let me see if I could 619 you real quick. Let me put you through a table. 619. The one is in the middle. Fuck, Brian. Goddamn.
Jesus, man. Only on chats.
What are we doing? Good morning, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of Chad's Chats, where the takes are hot and the filters are off. I'm Chad, and every Tuesday I'm joined by Jackson and Brian to roast, rave, and rant about everything trending in TV, sports, movies, and memes. We got a new week with dumb news, bad takes, and strong views. Let's get into it. This is Chad's Chats.
Which AI wrote that?
I think it was ChatGPT. Worked long and hard on that. I was talking to my dad about that today. I was like, it's still, there was a lot of rewrites. So we kept going back to the table, back to the writing
A lot of
table.
refreshing.
Yeah, a lot of refreshing. I said, give me another one.
Those things are 100%.
That's my rewrites. Nope. Again.
More.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to the 10th episode.
Wow, we made
episode. Yeah.
Number 10. Double
Number
digits
10.
were legit.
10 weeks, not consistently putting out some, I think, pretty good content. Yeah, clap it up. Happy to be doing this with you guys, and just happy to keep on. And we almost didn't make it this week. We had some scheduling conflicts, but we really persevered with it. Life finds a way, and Chad's Chats definitely found a way this week.
Whoa. Put that on a t-shirt.
Shit. I think
That
Jurassic
should be our
Park would
t-shirt.
sue us very quickly. How are we doing this week, Brian?
I'm doing good, dude. Just been working. Just finally, actually starting to work. So a lot of shit going on right now, but it's not bad. I enjoy it.
I bet it's so much shit. You're in a totally new state, new building. You gotta memorize 100 people's names, probably. Yeah, it's a
Something like that. But you know what? Oregon, pretty awesome. I'm loving Oregon.
I was gonna say,
I'm
yeah.
loving it.
For new listeners, Brian has made the move from Nebraska to Portland, Oregon, and is now has his new job there, and he's apparently loving the scenery.
Yeah, it's been pretty great. Oh, because I'll just get into it. Jackson, the Book of Mormon's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, let's go. I was just gonna ask. How did you like it?
Loved it, dude. It was so funny. That
so
first
funny.
song where they're
It's
just
so good.
hitting the door. Yeah. I'm elder. Yeah. It's so good.
It's perfect.
And
It's
it still had that South Park humor in it where they would just do certain shit that
it's just like South Park, in a different
dude,
light.
it makes me just be like, hey, everyone just watch South Park if you want to laugh this much.
Yeah, seriously,
check it out.
It's so good. I think we should watch it as a family, Chad. That would be really, really funny.
Dude, I highly recommend for anybody, but if you love South Park, high recommend.
Book of Mormon.
Yeah, it's so funny, especially the part when they go to Africa and they talk to all the people.
It's a musical,
so
right?
good.
Yeah, okay. But they have good songs. They're good.
No, I'm just asking. I just want to know what I'm, getting into.
Yeah,
I don't want to be mean girled. The new Mean Girl, because no one knew it was a fucking musical until they got
really?
too deep.
Oh, you know what? I knew it was, but the
advertising
trailer
was very.
Yeah, that is true. So you saw it and you're like, hey, yo, what the fuck?
I didn't see it. I heard the reviews and I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
But I thought you said that after Wicked, you're good with trying musicals.
But that came out before Wicked, so
okay.
that was
It's not a good
BW.
representation
That was
either.
BW. That's not AW. Okay, after Wicked, we can shut things.
It's
down.
not a really good
Book of Mormon.
representation of the musical either.
Yeah, dude, I highly recommend it. It was really funny. Just the some of the songs too, the Mormon Hell.
That's one of those.
How long
that,
how long is it?
Probably
long.
2.5 hours, but you get the intermission.
But that's a normal length for a musical.
And to be fair,
if it's vibing, you're good.
There's just something about seeing the actors like live right in front of you too that just like adds like a little extra juice.
Where were your seats?
Dude, I was on like the balcony. I was like in like the first row balcony. So like I thought I had great seats.
You were in like shit talking Muppets kind of area.
Yeah, I was like right in that first balcony because there's more seats behind me and then another balcony.
Okay, but pretty good still. Not like
oh, dude, solid. I mean, I could have thrown him a baseball if I had one.
Tomato.
Not to go way too much into it, but the song that's like I'm gonna baptize.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so funny.
The way she said Salt Lake City the first time, like I was just cracking up.
Jack, you should try to. Have you ever auditioned for that? You should try to audition for that.
It's they're really talented tappers. It's like you have to tap really well.
Oh, okay,
Got you. It's a lot. It's its own thing, and they're like high tenors. I mean, it's like
I don't know shit about that. I'm just like an annoying aunt. Bubby, you should do that. You're so talented.
No, it's on my checklist. That'd be a great show to do.
Yeah, if it's playing in LA, which I think it might be, like definitely try to look for
we
tickets.
need to go watch it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that for sure. Jack, how we doing, man? How's the week been going?
It's going well. Had a lot of like testing days. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those weeks, but like where like life just tries to test you a little bit.
Oh, I got you.
But I think that's just like everything going on at Hamilton's, everything going on, and
a lot of change going around.
So like just one thing after another, but just like insurance and medical bills and all that stuff. So it's just like little by little.
A lot of adult shit.
Yeah, and but she got a new car, which is really cool.
What kind?
Love that feeling of the new car, dude.
And you know what that means? I got a fucking new car.
We got a new car. Mama, we made it.
We fucking made it. But it's a Ford Bronco Sport. It's a 2021.
What are the payments? Like an 800?
Oh no, actually, we got it down pretty low because my dad.
$799.
My dad influenced me a lot, but he knows how to talk to people really well. And
my dad can
haggle.
Great
skill. That's a great skill.
With the best of them.
My dad taught me so much because it took me a while to find this last car that I got, but he just knows how to like walk away, and they'll always chase after you. It's like a game. It's really sad. It's like they'll tell you, oh, this is the last.
Jack's
chance.
like, Dad, come on! Like he says he has a guy on the phone.
They're doing the 2-man on the.
You're like, well, we can't do it. Sorry, and then we'll walk away, and then they'll chase after us.
2-man.
We'll walk away. We'll walk away, and they'll chase after us every time, and it's like.
And then you like get back to them and you're like, look how pathetic you are running after me.
No, it's so silly. And they're like, okay, well, we can do that offer. I'm like, well, what happened to you can't go any lower than that price? You know what I'm saying? So
for wasting my time, we're renegotiating.
No, seriously, you're like spending 3-4 hours there, and you're like, you could have just.
There's a very real number of like how many people my dad probably got fired just on like the amount of deals that they gave him just to shut him up. Like, okay, dude, fuck it, I don't care. Like, just anything. What's it gonna take for you to get the fuck out?
You want me to give you my wife?
We closed 3 hours ago, man. I'm just trying to I get paid $16 an hour.
It's like, you want my money, right? You want my money. No, we got a really good price for it. She has really good credit. Good. God bless her mom.
That's what's up.
But
credit queen.
Yeah, she had a good down payment, good credit, and that was the car that she wanted. And it honestly, it was 34,000 miles, 2021, which is like
new. 2021, nice.
Yeah, it's
really a brand new car.
It's the Big Ben edition. So yeah, I got new insurance. I got a different insurance because I had State Farm. Shit sucked. It was so expensive.
It was in California. In California, it is. Everywhere else, cheap.
State Farm?
So stupid.
Yeah, I'm loving State Farm.
Yeah, I was paying like $400 for my car alone. And
Have you
so
had a
and
lot of
and
accidents,
Jack,
Jackson?
Jack, you kind of just told
Is
us
there a
a
reason
little
why?
bit.
Is there a
and so
reason why?
and so I was
Jack had a
like,
colorful mid-20s. Parked in a
um,
lot of non-parking spots.
no,
Freaking Chad, you
I
just
think
told
I
on
had
yourself
one.
there.
I had one accident on my record, and I
How
think
many
that's
parking
why I was a little
violations?
bit.
How many, how many warrants for your arrest? No, I'm just kidding.
I let go. I did go and like at college I let go a couple parking tickets, but
Be totally honest, I'm wanted for like 4 totally non-violent crimes,
And one violent.
I've
and
got
one semi-violent.
killed one
The
guy.
guy cut me
I'm
off.
but no, overall it's been a really good week overall. Just because I saw Sierra get her dream car, and that was
Yeah,
really
dude.
nice to watch.
And me too.
Hey,
There you go.
shout out to Sierra and you
Yeah.
getting your guys' dream car. What a time! What a time to be
It'll be
alive.
cool bringing that up north and go camping with it. And
Oh, yeah.
it's 4-wheel drive, so it's pretty badass.
You have no roads. Can you
Yeah.
not go down?
There are no.
That's cool,
What
man.
about
That's
you,
awesome.
good sir?
Yeah. What about you, Chad?
Me, yeah, I'm doing great. Had a really fun weekend. I had a lovely breakfast this morning at a new spot. Love finding a new spot and like really just loving every single thing about it. And this new spot is a local spot in Riverside, California. If you're out of state, the Riverside Airport Cafe.
Oh.
Lovely. We saw a little post of it on a reel.
Riverside Airport Cafe.
Yeah, there's like a tiny little like airport, and it has like these like little it's not commercial planes. What's the word? Like where like, just
Is it
anybody
like
can generic or general planes.
You know
or
the
something
one
like that?
seat ones?
Yeah, like the real
ones that usually
small
crash?
plane ones. That, okay, settle down.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, those ones. It's like a little air base right there, airstrip, and the cafe is outside, and you can see the planes take off and stuff. And so my son Tatum is 1.5, and he loves planes. Like every time we're outside and he can hear one, he'll spot one. He'll spot one from like that thing must be maximum altitude. Like it's touching space, okay, and he can see it, and he'll say avion, avion.
Spanish.
Yeah, we're trying, a little bilingual. We're trying, we're trying to make.
Chad's like, man, I can't even see that plane.
We're trying to, yeah. I was
He's
like,
got
it
better
takes a while.
vision.
Sometimes it takes a while.
He's got
Chad's
better
like,
vision
no,
than I
that's an
do.
airplane, dummy.
No, it's an airplane. Keep speaking gibberish. No, no,
Excuse my son, he doesn't know what he's saying.
we're trying. No, he loves airplanes, and so we took him there, and it's a real cool spot. There's like a hangar in the beginning. You walk in, and you want to eat outside because it's a really good view. It was a beautiful day today too, not too hot. The food was great, had a great spread. Everything came out timely. Everything tasted good, cheap too. The sides were like $2 for sides. Just I
Nice.
think it's pretty
Good
good.
prices.
Yeah.
Good prices
Yeah.
in California.
I think it was like $2 extra for like 2 pancakes, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" And the pancakes were really good. They put a little vanilla in that thing,
Oh, yeah.
Love me some vanilla in that pancake mix. And then
bit
yeah,
similar.
you can see the planes right there. One of the pilots took us out to this like there's like a gate up and stuff, and the pilot's like, "Oh, you want to go see the plane?" So he took us out there, and Tatum like got real up close. He was like touching the wing and talking to us about that shit, and it was just really cool. A real fun little family day.
Nice.
I love the pics.
We went to celebrate one of our friend's daughter's birthday yesterday. That was cool. Shout out Avery. Shout out Adam and Brittany.
Shout out.
Turning the big 1-0 or no oh the big one.
It's 10 years old.
No, just one, just the one.
That's how long they've been together.
Yeah. No, so it was that was a cool day, just seeing all the friends and stuff, So yeah, it's been a fun weekend, and ready to talk about the week's current events. Let's jump right into it. NBA playoffs are hot and heavy right now. We got the the Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder made it into the finals. I think every matchup we all predicted at the beginning of the season. One of them for sure. The Pacers, the Cinderella sweetheart team kind of right now. I think everyone's vibing with them. I know Brian is. Loving Tyrese Halliburton's performance.
Oh,
Halliburton.
Dude, this guy's going off, man. This guy's having an all-time playoff run, and I hope it's a great series. I hope he can make. When they went into the Knicks series, I thought they weren't going to have a hard time with them too, and they come out and win the first 2 games. So we'll see what they can do against Oklahoma, who's looking like a beast right now and playing really good basketball. Everyone's gelling really nicely.
They Knicks kind of stuck it out a lot longer than I thought, though. I was kind of like, what's taking so long?
No, it was game 6.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, game 6.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I was guessing 5. I don't know. I guess,
gentleman's sweep? No, I would have been surprised if it would have been 5.
I wish it would have gone 7 though. That game would have been electric.
7 would have been sick. Back in New York, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the Garden it would have been electric.
Just
Game
the
7,
memes,
go to
dude.
the finals. Bing bang. Now
all the crazy George Bush memes. Alabama just bombed Madison Square Garden.
Dude, so good.
The playoffs has been awesome. It should be fun to see.
I think it's actually been a really good playoff so far.
I think so too. We've had some good moments. We had a couple game 7s, and just praying to God we wrap it up good. It always sucks when it's like a quick win, unless you're Boston winning in 6. Was it 6 or 5? I think it was 5.
I wouldn't be surprised though if this goes only 5.
5.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying
really,
it will, but I wouldn't.
Well, that's what I was saying. I felt like that against the Knicks too, and so it's like
I feel like they have such a wide range of on the bench. It's like I think they're gonna stick it out till like maybe game 7. Yeah. I don't know, maybe hey. Jackson's all about the hot takes, you know what I'm saying?
They got it in Jackson hot take marks.
That's right. But I think so. I mean, I don't know.
They got some guys that are really performing. Aaron Naismith, however you say his name.
Siakam or what? Right.
Dude, let's get it. Okay, yeah. Do you guys think he should have won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
I would need to actually look at their stats to see.
I think based off the stats, yes. But honestly, watching it and how he played, I think Tyrese should have won it. I think there's a difference of I think in clutch moments Tyrese was there. You know what I mean? And then statistically, I think Siakam.
I mean that shot.
You know what I mean?
That shot is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
all right. So in 6 games, Siakam averaged 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1 turnover. Okay. Halliburton averaged 21 points, so less points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists to Siakam's 3.
Oh.
And then 1.7 turnovers, so almost twice as much turnovers. His shooting percentage from the field was 45%, and Siakam's was 52%. So there's an argument, okay, maybe it's not.
There's for sure. But
yeah,
did you see that video of him Eastern Conference?
Oh my dude, that.
And then does that slow little walk, and then
oh man,
it reminded me of the Zoolander scene, Hansel, and just he gets up there, he's just walking up. And they're just nah, dude, it's not you, bro. He for sure was about to walk up, right? That's what that was. I watched it 100 times because I'm like, was he? Is that what really happened? Because it was heartbreaking to see.
Oh.
I think I think everyone thought it was gonna be Tyrese because of the iconic shots and stuff, that game, the game winner or the game put him into overtime.
And
a couple of them, right? I mean,
all that, the hype around it, it's amazing. Yeah, I was pretty shocked, but I mean, the stats speak for themselves, and it makes sense. Pascal Siakam, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, the Larry Bird MVP.
I don't know. I get it, but
I mean the stats. I don't know what else to say because I thought so too, and then we read them off right now. And Brian, you're kind of on the same page, right? Like I'm a little like I'm more understanding after reading those stats. Okay.
There's an argument, but like yeah, for sure.
Basically, the difference is Halliburton had more assists, and Siakam had more points and less turnovers.
They wouldn't even be in that position without him.
Probably, but you could say the same throughout the game for Pascal. Anyways, moving on. We also had some crazy stuff go on this week. The Champions League in soccer wrapped up.
Wow, yeah.
What a wrap up! It's crazy like how this season turned out. It was Inter Milan versus PSG, and yeah, what a match it was. 5-0 PSG
5-0.
just stomped those boys down without any Mbappe. Just really.
All right, so that's where I'll go.
Say it.
That's what I've absolutely been hating about the media like narrative that are like painting PSG to be these like huge underdogs. They are not in any way. They run their French league for like the past 10 years, winning everything. They got the fucking Man City Qatar money, and they have just been owning that league.
They
like,
do spend a lot of money.
like PSG were not like an underdog, so that was like really annoying because I'm like, you guys face no competition in your league, but like that was an absolute ass whooping. I mean, I would say
Money well spent.
yeah, for sure. Inter were in the game for maybe like 15 minutes into the second half.
It didn't feel very long.
But like that first half was men versus boys. The whole game basically, because that first half, like they were just owning them. Like
bullies in the schoolyard.
I feel like the Inter had their ball in their own half for like, in like PSG's half for like a minute total. Like PSG were just owning, and then. Second half, you kind of like were okay. Inter's in this a little bit. Like they still weren't getting much chances, but at least the rhythm, like they're controlling the ball a little bit. Like it's I could see a potential goal, and then hopefully some craziness. And then they started to push you forward. PSG had that speed for the counter, and it was just game over.
It's crazy, like how people put so much weight on these superstars, and then they leave, and it's like you think the team's like going to shit. And they're fine, And it turns out Real Madrid kind of had a tough season, It didn't.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I think Real Madrid will be good like this year.
It takes a while to gel. Is that what you're thinking?
That and then Mbappe. Like the one thing about Madrid that's tough is that they have Vinicius and Mbappe, but they both play the same position. So like Mbappe's having to learn how to play that striker role.
I heard
which he struggled in the beginning, but. Like he scored the most goals in Europe on all the top 5 competitions. So like he started
Vinicius,
scoring.
Is that how you say it? I heard he's trying to leave. No,
I didn't read that. I saw Rodrigo. There was potential chance that because he wants like full playing time.
Oh, that's who it might have been. That's who it might have been.
But I know Xabi Alonso, the new manager, was like he's an important player. Like we like basically they'll like convince him to like stay.
Do you still follow Madrid pretty? Decent?
No, not as much. Just because, like, I'll still root for them in the Champions League. Like, everyone wanted to see Mbappe, like, just shit on Mbappe, but he'll get his Champions League. I mean,
do people not like him just because he's the guy right now?
Yeah, that and then
he went to like
a super team in a sense. He fulfilled his contract with PSG.
Yeah.
And like even like what was Saudi gonna give him like? $1 billion, like for him to go to that league.
They're gonna give him his own oil rig.
Yeah.
You have 5 Arcos.
So I think they'll do much better this year for sure, and I think they'll go deep in the Champions League.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
How deep? Predictions.
I mean, they fucking win it every other year.
Yeah, I mean it's not Super Bowl.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it was just crazy. Everyone thought they were going to be this bulldozing team this year.
For sure.
It really didn't play out that way. But yeah, that's soccer is great. Like soccer, I will say, is like the most bullshit rumors I see like online.
Yeah.
Like I see Man City's getting this guy. This guy's going here. This guy's going. It's like apparently we're getting everyone. Like because I get so much bullshit. I try to follow the right ones and stuff, but it's tough to navigate sometimes out there in the world of the internet news. But yeah, soccer's hot. Also a reminder for the listeners, we got that pancake challenge coming up. I haven't talked about it in a while, but it is still going down next week.
Wow.
June 8th. Hey. The pancake challenge.
Wow. June 8th.
I am terrified. I'm terrified and also wildly confident at the same time.
Saturday?
It's a weird place to be. It's a Sunday.
No, it's a Sunday.
Yeah, I got my Sundays free, so I'm going to hit it hard, hit it early, hit it strong, and hopefully get through. My goal, again, I've been saying it for a while, 20 pancakes in 4 hours, 20 and 4. The challenge, if people are new to the listening, welcome, by the way, is I got last place in our fantasy football league. So, and I just want to make this clear, too. This was not required of me, okay? The guy last year, just a little backstory here. His name will not be mentioned here. Got a respect for
Great
his
guy.
family.
Great guy.
Love his family. But he
Great
was a
guy.
piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, great guy. But yeah, didn't want to do the challenge last year. Kind of actually half did it. He ended up like eating a certain amount of pancakes. But the challenge is 24 hours in a pancake house, and every pancake you eat, you get an hour taken off. Okay. And so I was making a big fuss about the integrity of the league about it last year. I think I went on several rants. Several rants. And I think rightfully so. I'm sorry. And so this year when it happened to me, and I always said I would do it if it was me. And just so happened the football gods wanted to test my word here. And I had every goddamn injury known to man. And so I got, needless to say, I got last.
He drafted 2 in the first round.
I thought he was going to be good. No, I'm just kidding. I did not do that. Stop trying to gaslight the listeners.
That's crazy.
No, so anyways, I got last place. I'm doing it. I'm taking on the challenge. Live from a Denny's near me, June 8th. Tune in. I will be live streaming that. And yeah, should be fun for you guys, not for me very much. The first like 5 pancakes will be fun, but then it's going to get tough.
Question: you had pancakes at that Riverside hotel?
No.
You said
I had okay, so I had a little bit.
Oh,
I didn't have a full one.
damn.
Because I didn't want to like. Yeah, I was thinking that. That's why
I kind of
did
wanted
it.
to see, like, do you think you'd be able to knock out like 15?
Of those, because those sizes were pretty like respectable pancake size. They weren't too crazy big, but they were like enough to like. I think that's a perfect size like of a pancake, and so. Yeah, because I guess I probably should have tested it, huh? Fuck! It was a good chance. I think I could. I'm telling you, after 5 is gonna tell me a lot. Once I get through 5, it's gonna tell me a lot about everything.
Oh, for sure.
Where my stomach's at. I don't know if I'm just gonna.
I'd almost say 3 is gonna tell you where you are.
I'm gonna look up some videos on like
Are you gonna have
competitive
syrup with
eating,
it, or-
like how to stretch your stomach the night before, or some bullshit. There's a technique, and I'm gonna tap in and try to give it some good content here. So
Fast for 3 days straight.
I'm gonna have a bucket of lemonade, just dipping and eating. Got to break it down with acid. So no, Kobayashi on those pancakes. So yeah, June 8th. Tune in, guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm probably gonna throw up. So. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna crush it.
Maybe you surprise everybody and
I'm
you.
gonna crush it. How big are
and
Denny's
you
pancakes?
I
haven't
don't
been to
know.
Denny's in years.
Doing it by Denny's or doing it at Denny's is probably like helping for sure.
Best bet.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, it's Denny's. How thick are those bad boys?
My
And they have
nightmare
all
is
you
like
can eat.
my nightmare is like by pancake like 12. My nightmare is like by pancake 12. They're just gonna be like, fuck this guy, give him the crusher, and they're gonna just make a hockey puck of a pancake, and it's just gonna take me out.
Are you going? Which Denny's are you going to?
Probably the one on
Fontana.
Sierra,
Yeah.
right there. Oh, that one's so ghetto.
I know, that's what I was about to say. That's gonna depend a little bit too, my boy. You might need to up it to IHOP.
You know what? I might go to there's one by the 60.
You're going a nice one, like a
It's not much better.
like the one by Disneyland or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll look up a good rated Denny's. Maybe I'll go to that one. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't want to give the location out because I don't want to get swarmed by all their millions and millions of fans. I'm just kidding. Yeah, come on down to the Denny's and join us. I'll give that out. Actually, our next episode it'll be past it, right?
You'll give the rundown.
I'll be on the other side of this. So.
Oh my god!
Well, you're filming it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna live stream it. I've never done a live stream too, so it's probably gonna go horribly wrong. So
You're gonna cancel yourself.
You should film it different angles too and everything. So.
Yeah, have multiple phones going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Serious.
maybe. Well, maybe we'll see. The Last of Us. Let's jump into The Last of Us. We had let's get it over with, Brian. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up like the series just did. Thoughts on it, Jackson? You want to go first? Was there
I was like, was he frozen? I had no idea if he was frozen. I was like, we lost him. His internet went out.
Jack loves a good dramatic pause.
I do.
You had about 5 right there.
Gotcha. No, I just felt like a waste of time.
The ending or the whole series?
Just the whole. I guess
the whole season.
We're summing it all up, right? Or are we summing
The
up
season.
the
season.
Yeah,
I guess
the
you
season.
can combine the series too. I guess.
The season. I feel like it was a waste of time.
Okay.
It just I don't know. It didn't really dive into the characters really well, like I was anticipating. I felt like the season 1 did that really well. Like honestly, I thought it was going in a good direction.
Yeah.
And then they just took Ellie and I keep on forgetting her name.
Dinah.
Gina. I just I didn't like the way that they took those characters. I feel like they didn't spoilers. Didn't when in the red room, or Ellie goes down into the basement, and doesn't she get beaten up in the game? Doesn't she beat her ass and stuff?
I think they went back and forth a bit in the beginning, and she fell down into the elevator shaft.
Who beats her with whose ass?
Ellie.
No, they were chasing the entire time, and then when she gets to that, it almost played out, just not with the same emotion.
Yeah. I mean, and I mean, going into.
I just didn't feel anything.
I just and they keep on going back and forth of this whole oh, you should feel bad for these people, you shouldn't feel bad for these people, and I see what the writers are trying to do. It's but it just didn't really mesh really well. How you have a pregnant person. Dina, in the beginning, and then Ellie kills a pregnant person, and so it's just
that part was wild to me. I was just like, fuck.
But it didn't. But you didn't feel it as much as you do in the game, in my opinion. I didn't. I
have my thoughts.
I
felt it pretty.
I obviously
pretty
felt
good.
awful about it. I don't wish on anyone, but I didn't feel
that whole scene I thought was fucking great. That you're doing great. The girl that died played it fucking fantastically. I thought okay, bro.
I don't know.
I didn't say anything. I literally didn't.
Your eyes said 1,000 words.
I don't know.
Sorry, Jackson.
And again, I'm gonna stick to this. I love Bella Ramsey's acting. I'm gonna say that, in my opinion. I just don't like the way the writers took this show, and I think a lot
you have
of
said
it,
that though. You said you like what she's doing with the writing.
He's been consistent.
And we'll see how they do with the next couple of seasons. But it's again, we ended at episode 6. I don't know.
Right? It was
7.
It's
was it 7?
Pretty short season.
Just short, but it just felt dragged at the same time. You know what I mean? And didn't really make me feel anything. And that's that.
And that's all I got to say about that. Brian, thoughts.
I mean, I hate her. She stinks. She sucks. She's awful. Like
She's a scum between my toes.
She's not anywhere near the character that I know in the game, and I know it's an adaptation, whatever. But like, you completely changed her. Like the fact that she wanted to save that boy, I wanted to punch her in her goddamn face. Like,
But that's the writing. That's not the acting. Are you
I'm
comparing?
not.
What are you
I
comparing?
didn't say anything about the actor right now. I'm saying
Oh, I
hate
thought you
her
were
character.
saying. I
Oh,
thought you
Well,
said-
you
I
did
don't.
say she
Yeah,
changed a lot.
Like, well, I meant like
Like,
like
I
they
don't know how
changed
much.
her. Like,
Okay.
I don't know who.
Oh,
His
okay, I'm
character
trying to understand. Okay, so
I
I
don't know
think
who
what
his
Jack's
character
saying
is.
is what Jack's saying is like you made it seem like the actor made.
Well,
a
she does
conscious
suck.
choice.
I'm not. She does suck.
Okay,
But like,
what
I'm
makes
not
her-
talking
There it is.
anything in that. Like in
What
that
makes her
scene
suck?
alone, I don't think she's good at acting. I don't like the choices that she's making with her role, and I don't buy any second of her.
To me, she kind of reminds me of like an Ellen Page. What's the person's name now?
Oh yeah.
Elliot Page, you piece of
Elliot.
shit.
I'm so sorry. I don't. Shit.
Holy fuck!
I'm sorry. Damn.
You keep this in.
I
Keep
didn't.
this
I
in.
didn't mean. I'll keep it in. I didn't. I'm so sorry. Hand up to the community. Yeah, Elliot Page.
I just like.
She kind of reminds me of that person's acting, though.
I just still don't buy that she wanted like vengeance on Joel. Like I still don't feel that. And I also wrote down in this to like your point, Jackson. This show has like no character development, and like these people, like I feel like with most shows, I'm like caring and loving about like some of these. Like I
Right.
don't care about any of these people.
I got kind of close to the dude that died. Was his name Jesse or shit? Spoilers. Yeah, I felt pretty connected to him, and so when he passed away,
And then also in the season finale, like what was the point of her getting tossed in the boat and then being picked up by the scars and she was about to be hanged? Like that did nothing. Like that was to me that felt like, are you guys this short on time or like
because
you
they
need
were
to
gonna-
fill in time that you're like
Well, that's
throw
what
that
I'm
in there.
saying. Yeah, it
because
felt a
that
lot
happens,
like fillers.
and then
like,
they get
And then
they
she-
stop
and then
doing
she
that
gets
because
right on the
of the
boat.
attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They leave because of the attacks going on, and then she gets to escape, right?
Yeah. But like it still felt like that was pointless.
When I was watching it, it was like, okay, she was trying to go hot and heavy into this one thing, and she bit off a lot more than she could chew, and she realized that, and she got real close to death, and thank God for this fucking outside event, and she basically went back with her tail between her legs, it felt like. So
It felt
Kinda
like
felt-
to me, it felt like a waste of time. And it just felt like the writers, I guess, just didn't want to make this show as dark and gritty as what it should have been, and they wanted to make Ellie like super likable. So yeah, I'm glad it's
I felt
over,
that way.
and I will stand. I'm done watching the show.
yeah,
I'm done.
not returning to
No,
season
why do I
3.
need to do it? I don't need to do it.
Yeah, that's true. You had a really bad time with this season.
I just don't like the show.
do it for the pod. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, quickly, like, I liked it. I mean,
You said you didn't love it though so much though.
I didn't love the
Season finale, yeah.
It felt, but like,
That's
you
a
know, letting
big-
it marinate a little bit for a couple days here. It felt like the episode before that, episode 6, was the season finale. So and once I kind of like understood, like, episode 7 was kind of just to wrap a couple shit up and get you ready for the next season. I was kind of confused on how it ended too. Like, is Ellie dead? Don't tell me, but I was kind of like,
That's like a
is that what
cliffhanger.
that's what they want you to like ask,
They
right?
do the
Okay,
same thing
cool.
in the game too. So
Okay, all right, cool, bet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm interested. I'm excited to see Abby's story and like her perspective. I'm sure we're gonna get close to Abby here, and we're gonna see both sides' points of view and stuff. So I'm gonna tune into season 3 and try to talk Brian into watching it again, which should be fun. It's tough to do remakes like that and like get it right. Speaking of remakes,
I know, but you just got it
Lilo and
wrong.
Stitch. No,
I didn't watch
yeah.
it. I mean, but that movie made
It's
so
okay.
much more fucking money.
You
I
don't
didn't
have to.
realize how much money it made.
it
Yeah,
made
and they're
so
robbing
much.
people blind, Brian, because it is hot trash. Okay, I think
It
it was
sucked,
horrible.
man.
You didn't like it either, right? Right,
I
Jack?
really did not like it. It made me mad. Like coming out, like I
I
was
was
like,
pissed.
man, I'm pissed. I'm mad.
They
Like
had
I
the
love
blueprint
that
and they
movie
fumbled the
so
bag
much.
again.
Growing up, man, and that whole franchise is great.
All
Tell
they
me
had to
not the
do was the same shit. Like it was all there. No
like
one
they
would have
do
gave
for
a fuck
everything
if they did
else.
the exact same thing. No, they do that shit all the time, man. They change shit all the time, and it's stupid. I don't know
Well, I
why.
mean,
They
like
do
like
that.
Oh, so
Lion
you
like
fucked
don't.
them.
Lion King.
So this
They
is
did.
the movie was really good that you wanted them to do the exact same thing, and you're
Lilo
mad
and
that people change. Oh, is that what you're saying?
I think you think this is your red herring, but no, they changed a lot. Like they changed
They
a
did.
lot about this. They're doing shot for shot remakes on the game, Brian. Don't talk to me like you're some deprived person here, okay? It's basically the same fucking thing. It's just tones are different and acting choices are different. Lilo and Stitch, they removed
I'm
characters,
rock
they
hard right now
changed
in
scenes.
this.
They changed the
No,
villain.
because it's not the same. You're just trying to fucking
Like,
gaslight
they
people
changed.
again.
They changed the villain
Gaslight,
completely.
our word
they,
of the week.
They changed the villain completely.
Yeah,
Like-
they changed the villain. They changed how the funniest characters are. Those two, what's his name?
They
The
changed
skinny
their
guy.
relationship.
They don't even cross dress in the movie anymore, and that's like the funniest part. Like
That's
those
hilarious.
two aliens. Then they turn into people for very
the-
obvious budgeting reasons.
They changed the relationship between Nani and Lilo, like completely, in my opinion.
Oh, Nani came
I-
out
I
as
can't-
kind of an
Yeah,
asshole.
almost like changing an entire character. I mean, it's crazy.
No, Nani. No, and I can very much describe.
Spoiler review. If
You
you
have
want to get into
you're.
it.
I don't care. I think.
I'm not gonna watch that movie.
Okay.
I think this needs to be talked about because it is making so much money because people are like very excited about it. And yeah, fuck, I saw it too. And I'm
I was
telling
fucking
you,
excited
it
about
was horrible. Okay, guys, don't waste your time because this shit. I'll tell you right now, they're not going to get a lot of rewatches. I don't think, at least. I mean, because
Kids,
so much
kids
has
though,
changed.
kids though.
Probably because kids love it. Probably still. And
Yeah,
you
but
know what?
just,
They
like,
did
imagine what they could have done if they did it right. Like,
I know.
man. Probably could have
They
made a
had-
second movie too. Like,
They had some good actors in it too, in my opinion. I feel like they did really well with some of the casting. I just like
there's a moment where like
just made me mad.
they
so
have
many
like the
times.
Ohana means family, family means
Beautiful.
They have that, and then Nani's like,
The whole
well, mom and dad did leave us, so and she tells that to her little sister. I'm like, you bitch, like she's trying to support her right now, and so it's just shit like that, like. It just really gave me a bad vibe about Nani. I don't know if it,
they have this random neighbor actor in the movie that they put character. Sorry, this neighbor character that they
The
put
girl?
in the movie. Brian, yes, the
she's in the
50
cartoon.
First Dates.
She's in the cartoon.
No, the neighbor,
Yeah, she's the one that waters. Yeah,
but she
plays
doesn't
the-
have like a big character. Like she takes her in and lets
yeah,
Nani go to
that's fucking
school,
yeah.
dude. That's a
That part
huge-
was crazy.
and that's what that blew my mind because I was like, okay,
Bubbles
So
isn't
fuck-
even like the same at all.
fuck Nani and Lilo's relationship. She's like, well, yeah, go ahead, Lilo.
They separate them at the end. They're not
Yeah,
even together at the end.
because she can't because Social Security's like, nah, they need to go to a better family, and so Nani's like, well, yeah, I can't do anything about it, and then Lilo's like, well, and then the neighbor's like, well, I'll take her in because
It's
she's next door. It's
horribly
not that big of a
depressing.
deal. It's not that big of a deal if she's next door, and we're like, what? What's going on here? What? And oh man, I was like, well, the whole time I thought that character was like, I was like, what the fuck is this neighbor doing? Like,
She's in it
what?
in the first one, but I don't know if she's the neighbor, but she does play a role in the first like cartoon.
Not to the point where like she takes
No, not
her
like
to
that.
go.
No.
Well, okay, so in the cartoon, her sister takes Lilo to go get a dog, Stitch, right? Because she feels bad. She wants to be a sister. She wants to get her something.
And that
In the
that
live
seems funny,
action,
too.
doesn't happen.
I know.
The neighbor takes her instead, and that like kind of pushes the relationship away.
It makes it seem
from
like
those
Nani's
characters.
burdened by Lilo, and like
Yeah,
the whole
she's more-
movie.
Uh-huh.
There's
The
no
whole
Ohana.
time.
There's no Ohana. Okay, and I'm sorry, but the Ohana's
No.
missing in this movie. All right,
The Stitch and Ducklings thing was not in it.
2 thumbs down.
Uh,
Oh my God, you're right. It wasn't. That's the best fucking heartfelt part in the movie. His little book.
And he's like, Stitch, read.
Yeah.
And she gets the book and reads him the ugly duckling story, and then he takes it to the woods and he's like, I'm lost. Stitch lost. He doesn't do that.
That's a good.
He doesn't
Stitch
do that. It
lost
doesn't
joke.
happen. It doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff. I didn't like it at all. I would say 2 thumbs down.
They added random scenes that were like fillers because you knew that because originally I think they thought this was like a Disney Plus. I think it was like a Disney Plus release only, and then
Really?
more fans. Yeah, I swear, and that's why the budget was so
I heard
low.
they only had like a $10 million budget.
They had
Which
100
feels
mil.
They made that back handsome.
No,
Back handsome.
and they
pockets
like
ain't empty,
surpassed.
cuz.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? They surpassed Thunderbolts too. It's fucking fucked up.
That's wild. I heard Thunderbolts did bad. Is that true or
Yeah,
no?
they did. They didn't make up any of their money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Decent.
I think it. Oh yeah, it made less than Captain America, didn't it?
I
lost a lot.
just saw that today. What a hopping pile of garbage. My
Yeah.
God.
Now you know why I'm down
It
on
was-
Marvel.
So bad. I felt like I was watching Spy Kids 5. Like, like
dude.
the costumes were just laughable. The fucking moves that this guy was doing. Like, he rode a rocket at one point, and he has no superpowers. It's just, what is he, just like really athletic? Like, is that what we're just going to base this on? Yeah, he has technology, but you rode a rocket? Seriously? Like a surfboard? Like,
That's why, like,
that
when the
movie
Hulk
was
comes
laughable,
in,
dude.
when the Hulk finally
thank God for that
comes in,
Hulk, because my God,
finally-
that was the only enjoyable part, was just watching this. The CGI
It
was
didn't
fantastic.
even like when the Hulk came in. I was like, "Oh fuck me!" Like this is the end. Of course, this is the ending, and it's the only time he comes out. And he only comes out for like fucking 2 minutes.
No, it was a while. I felt like he was out there for a minute. I don't know. Maybe I was just happy it was over. It was just the CGI was great. I thought at that part, and that was the only positive thing about that movie.
I think they had to because they got so much shit for the
Mackie
Hulk show
was
and all
not
that.
great. I don't think he's just not a great leading superhero guy. You know,
He's not. He's too.
he's a sidekick. He's a
Yeah,
sidekick.
he's a sidekick. He's a
I'm
sidekick.
sorry. He is. You know, he's got
Yeah,
sidekick energy.
Hit the nail on the head.
It's
Such
just
a
it was
boring film.
It was tough, you know, and I get it. We're just reviewing movies, right? And speaking of reviewing movies, we can jump right into our movie showdown. Every week, if you're new to the pod, we've been doing some movie showdowns. Jackson and Brian give me a movie to watch, and I put them head to head and see which one is better for the genre we picked that week. Last week we picked sci-fi. Nope.
Yeah,
sci-fi. Shit.
Well, not a good sign for both of us, Jackson.
No, we're good. I'm just, I've been hitting the head a lot. Sci-fi.
I know my film was fucking weird, so I'm sorry, Chad.
Jack really mailed this in for you. Brian picked Arrival, and Jackson picked Repo Man.
Arrival's fun.
So I'll jump in with Arrival. Fantastic movie. Probably the best movie I've seen out of this whole thing so far.
I was scared. I was scared.
I
you weren't gonna
loved it.
like it.
Why?
Hell
What
yeah.
part of it
It's
did you not
long.
think I
It's-
liked?
No, I just
can
was
ride with a
scared.
long movie. Hey, Return of the King. I
Well,
always
I mean,
go for
but
extended versions of the Lord of the
Some
Rings.
people
okay,
call
so
it. Some
I'm a
people
rider.
call it like.
It's only like 2
kinda-
hours. No, it's like 2:20.
No, some people call it like it just runs too long. It feels too long. You
I
know
thought
what
every
I mean?
part was very pivotal.
I love it.
Important
Yeah, me
in the
too.
storytelling. Loved the acting. Loved the chemistry. I love the twists.
Amy
and
Amy
the
Adams, right?
storytelling and like how things connected at the end. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Time
Like,
is linear.
scary,
It was so
oh,
good.
the heartbreaking too. The decisions that are made in this movie. Go see
Sad.
Arrival. I love it so
Yeah.
much. I don't want to spoil it too much because
And the
it's like,
versatile-
if you
No,
haven't
I mean
seen
it's years old. We can't.
It's Amy
I
Adams,
know.
right?
It's just like if you haven't seen it, go watch it, man, because it's so good.
The
All right, spoiler
versatile-
time.
like zero sum game or whatever it is.
yeah.
Like, but
Yeah,
that
I
moment when
needed
you
to
realize,
rewatch that like 4 times. And
when
then,
the
no, I'm
moment
just
you
kidding.
realize it, where it's like, wait, what? Oh God,
I was
so
like,
good.
oh wait, it's like time trap. Wait, oh, like dude, it all like it was like 5 lights being turned on at once. So
Yeah.
just
it's a fun
awesome.
film.
The moment where like you put it all together and you realize what's going on, it's just like fuck. And then the music, I love when who
soundtrack.
who directed that movie? Was it a Nolan?
Denny Van
Nolan.
Denny something. He's the
It
guy who
feels
directed
like
Dune. He directed Dune.
It feels like an
Okay.
Interstellar.
It does feel like a Christopher Nolan movie though, like the vibes, like just like the everything
Interstellar
kind of,
vibes.
It does, and just the music too. Nolan has amazing scores, and I think he's one of the best at picking music for his movies.
He's
And
one of the
this
best
is
directors.
but this one was
Ever.
so good. Everything matched greatly. The tone of it. I thought like their slow reveal for the aliens. Those aliens look fucking terrifying, and it turns out they're good guys.
Scary,
You
yeah.
know, like it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely movie.
Because I watched it as well. Because I was like, oh, God, you know what? Let me watch this movie. Let me see.
Run it back.
Yeah.
It's for sure a movie you could watch again.
Oh, 100%. I love it.
Yeah.
But like, I was looking back at it because I was like, wait, what did the general say to her, Amy Adams' character? And like, I was reading up on it that he didn't want it translated because he wanted you to focus on their reactions versus like what was actually said. And I was like, oh fuck, that is true, because like it made you think like, fuck, what did he say? Because like, or what did she say, and like all that, because their facial reactions to everything were so good. But yeah, I love that movie.
Just top to bottom, the acting, everything, just the subtleness of everything was so good, and I thought it was great. It started off real hot. Everything was like, they kind of suspenseful, likely not give you the view, like what the spaceships look like for a while, and you're getting.
And when you finally see it, that shot where they're in the helicopter,
what a
and then you
great
just
shot.
see it, yeah.
I bet you it was
Keeps you on
fantastic.
your
Did you watch
toes,
it in
man.
IMAX when it first came out?
I watched it in theaters, but not in
I'm
IMAX,
assuming it
no.
was like an IMAX movie because they had like those vibes of like
It
those
did.
I
shots.
think
You
I
know?
watched it. Yeah, I think I watched it at home.
I mean, I have a. Not to brag, I have a pretty decent sized TV, so it was still good, but.
Quality over size of TV, though. I will
You
say
have a
that. It makes a
projector,
huge
too.
difference.
That was a good TV. It's
Oh no, I'm not saying
It's a
you don't. I'm
4K.
just saying-
I know
That's
there's
cool.
like certain, but for the most part, technology is pretty close.
Yeah.
They're doing wonders with the TVs.
They
now.
really are. Like even crazier shit than mine, probably.
Yeah, but not crazier shit than what happened in Repo Man. And let's dive right into that because my God,
Isn't that
that
movie
movie,
awesome?
that movie took me so long to understand
What a
like what was going
complete
on.
opposite movie.
It's a very like what was it 1980s movie or something like that.
Yeah,
But it's like a punk style kind of satire movie that's like making fun of
satire.
like teen it's like making fun of like teen movies kind of, but also like action films. I don't know what they're doing a lot in the movie, and it's just interesting to see Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Young, super young,
Young boy.
super young, like, and really a douchebag in the whole movie. Just a piece
I
of
feel like
shit.
they did a pretty good job with making fun of all those different type of films.
And so, but
you
like
know?
going into it, like I didn't really know that until like
Oh,
at the end. I was like, I think after like they started showing like the labels on all like the food and stuff, and it's like
Oh.
milk. It just said milk,
Yeah.
and then like snack or like whatever, like
taste or
yeah, laundry,
drink,
soda, drink. Yeah, it just said
Yeah,
drink.
yeah.
And like I was like, are they fucking with me? Is this it's one of those movies. So
Yeah.
it's kind of half in, half out like that. I thought the ending was insane. The car just flies away.
Insane. You're
It's
like,
fucking grease on acid. Like it's like what's going on? It's glowing. It's like radioactively glowing, and they just fly away. I'm pretty
pretty
sure the
badass.
guy got shot in the head too. That's driving it or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Very weird movie. I love at the end
like
when they're like, "But what about our relationship?" And he's like, "Screw that," and then he just drives away. That's how it ends.
It's like a comedy, right? I mean,
It is, but like parts of it, like it did not come off that way. It came off
I think
very
that's the
weird.
making fun
but
of
that's
it,
like
you
the
know?
punk thing, I think, in it.
yeah,
Like,
that's the part of it. Yeah.
funny watch though. Funny watch. Probably would not watch it again. Which brings me to the ratings of the movies. We're gonna give it a 1 out of 10 here. I'm gonna go Arrival.
Really gave it a 1 out of 10.
No, I mean
No,
we're
he's
gonna
saying
go
1
1 through
out.
10. That's funny. I'm sorry, I did say that. We're gonna give it a 1 through 10 rating, and for Arrival, I'm gonna go high, but I'm gonna go too high. God damn it! It was like it checked all my boxes for like sci-fi too. Like it was such a great sci-fi movie. I thought. I'm gonna go 8.6. 8.6.
Oh, I thought that would be higher.
8.6 is high. What did I
It
give?
is.
That's my
No,
highest
it
rate. That's
is.
my highest
It
one
is.
I've given, I
I
think.
know. I thought you would be closer, almost like 8 point.
I'm trying to give intense. Like, there's a guy that what's his name from Barstool? He does the pizza
Portnoy,
reviews.
yeah.
He gives harsh, like, he gives really
Yeah,
tough numbers. So like you can't just be giving tens out.
8.7.5.
I felt tens when I was watching it, but if I'm being true to the scale here, I got to give it 8.6. 8.6 is a solid number.
It is. It's
We'll
a great
see if
movie.
we get another 8.6 in our lifetime. Hopefully I do. No, but which brings me to Repo Man. You can basically reverse those numbers. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe lower. It's for sure in the sixes. I'm gonna go 6.4. 6.4 for the Repo Man.
It's a good time,
Just
though,
a,
right?
it was okay. I'm like, if it's a
I would
cold,
like the hour back.
it was a time. It was a time. There was
Come on,
time.
Otto.
There was time spent. I was just kind of waiting for it to like kick off, and it just never happened. So
Yeah.
not super my movie, but if it's like a popular, I've heard of it before, so like
It's fun.
I can say I've seen Repo Man now. It's like the most. That's like the best thing I can pull from this, and I'm happy about that. They're not all winners, and
It was hard going against Arrival, I can say that. So I picked Repo
Once he
Man.
said Arrival, you were shook. Okay, so are we all tied up now? Is it 2-2 now? That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, 2-2 on the record here. Good job, guys. It's competitive. This next category we're doing is westerns. One of the little westerns on here. I haven't seen a lot of westerns, so
And I'll be honest, Chad. Me neither.
I said it, and you were like,
I was like, modern westerns count? Cause
"What's a modern western?" I'm just wondering. Besides, like
I
that
mean, I
movie
guess-
about that Jordan Peele
Anything
directed.
90s and up. I would say anything 90s and up.
no, just like the style of a movie. I would say that's like a contemporary western.
I
movies.
think at like this week I was like, what do I want to watch now? I haven't seen a lot of westerns. All right, give it to me, guys. What's that? Pause. So
Damn.
rolling into it, with the westerns being the topic, do you guys have your picks yet, or?
I had like 3, but I mean Jackson, if he's gonna go first.
Yeah, let's let Jack go first, so he's not overwhelmed by Brian's pick.
Okay. True Grit.
I haven't seen that. I heard that was a
Alright,
good one.
I'm gonna put
That's
that
with
one.
yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's by the Coen brothers, which you
Jeff
hate,
Bridges in it.
But yes.
Love me some Jeff Bridges. The Coen brothers did it. Fuck. From the wonderful people that brought me the boringest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. It's the Fargo guys, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. All right, cool. Yeah, let's go. Let's ride. Bold move, Cotton.
That's right.
Yeah, that
gonna
would have
go-
been my one western pick. The like,
True Grit.
yeah, a fantastic movie. It's so good.
Would you say it's his best film?
No.
I guess, yeah, there's 2,
no,
right?
no.
I fucking love True Grit.
No, it's a fantastic movie.
fucking
I
love
rewatched.
What's her name in it?
Haley Steinfeld. Gee, that's her first movie.
So hot right now.
It's the first one.
Hell yeah.
Because you'll see her as like a kid too, so it'll be kind of trippy. But I mean, that's why I'm like with the contemporary westerns, because like True Grit was pretty much it. I watched it like a couple years ago, again, and I was like, "Fuck, I forgot how great this movie is." And to be fair, now that Jackson has it on the list, I'll watch it again.
Yeah,
I'll watch it again so I can talk about it. I thought it was fantastic.
I know it's about like a girl trying to get revenge on like people kill their family or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Loosely.
So I guess I'll go contemporary western to be like, I'll go with this movie.
Brokeback Mountain.
I'll go with.
I've never seen that. Surprisingly, I've never seen it.
Imagine me picking it.
I kind of want to throw one movie out there to see if you've even seen it, to be like,
Lay it on me.
what'll be Jackson's reaction to that? No Country for Old Men. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen that movie.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
Oh,
I'd
they
say that's a
thought he
western.
saw it.
That's a western. You're like, holy shit, Jack got so
That's what I was
terrified.
like. I
right
was
now.
like, I was
Jack
like,
got so
maybe.
terrified.
I was like, maybe he hasn't watched that movie.
That would be a
up
good
to us,
competition between those two, though.
This queen has traveled 100 years to get to this moment.
Do I think you would like one movie versus another of what I'm thinking?
I mean, you could say them both.
So I'm in between two contemporary, I guess, like westerns or whatever. One's called Wind River, and then the other Hell or High Water.
No, haven't seen
Oh,
it.
they're both
I think I've heard of Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water I watched.
Clint Eastwood in any of them.
No. Jeff Bridges is
I'm
in.
out. I'm back in. I'm back in.
Jeff Bridges is the cowboy, is the Western guy.
Love
Yeah.
Jason Bridges. I tried watching the Big Lebowski the other day, and I fucking hated it. I tried again, and I was like, "This is horrible."
You know what? I'll go with the movie that I think is great. I'll go with Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water. Nice. Hell or High Water for Brian, and we got True Grit for Jackson. Love me a good Western. I can't wait to dive into those movies. Speaking of diving in, I think it's time to dive into a little top 5. It's time to get into our top 5 draft. Every week, we do a top 5 fantasy draft where we pick a category and we draft out our perfect fantasy list. Blah, can't talk. This week on the top 5 draft, it is things we miss as being a kid. You know, when you're a
Think
kid.
me nuts about being a kid.
Yeah, I fucked that up. This week on the top 5 draft, things we miss being a kid. I still fucked it up.
About being a kid.
I don't know why I can't say this one. Things we miss about being a kid is our top 5 draft pick this week. So we're going to fill that out. We're going to go in order of wherever gets to pick the order, and how we pick that is we hold a number up, and odd man out gets to pick the order of the draft. It is a snake-style draft, so if you pick first in the first round, you pick last in the second round. With that being said, on the count of 3, we're going to be holding our fingers up. Jackson, do I have to say it? Make sure you're in the middle, okay?
Yeah.
On 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! It's the only thing I win. My list, that's like the highest point of my draft because my lists just go downhill from there. All right, well, I'm going to go Brian 1, Jack 2, me 3.
Oh,
Is this your first one, maybe?
I think so.
I feel like
think
you
it
usually
is,
get the 2 or
actually,
3. Yeah, let's see what you got, man.
On the 10th episode.
Brian at the 1 spot for the top 5 draft things you miss as a child.
Are we putting the one? God damn it, dude!
Things you miss about being a kid. Come on, let's go.
It's the one that I put in the chat as the example. Like off. I want to remove that. That's so draftable. The one that
I feel like that's off the board now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What was it exactly?
man.
Go for it.
Well, it's because Jackson asked like an example because he wasn't sure,
Yeah.
and I just put I think like a clear obvious first round pick was no bills, not having to pay for anything or any bills. So because I think I might have something that might be a little bit draftable in that sense, but I'm gonna go with one that I kind of thought about, and I was like, fuck, that is kind of true, not caring about getting hurt. I felt like when you're a kid, you just were
Invincibility.
bombing down hills, just not really caring, just doing whatever kid shits do, and just not giving a shit about getting hurt. Now you're my knee buckles, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ,
It's a little cold, and you're like, there goes my sciatica.
I mean, I swear my knee's never been the same since I
Man,
slipped.
I didn't give a shit about anything.
Just sneezed wrong, right?
Yeah, he's wrong. He gets back spasm. I mean, I just feel just not caring about getting hurt because you're just I don't give a fuck.
I do gotta say, like, having older brothers too, like, I always wanted to, like, do the same thing Chad was doing. So, like, I always attempted what he was doing, but we had a 4 year gap, so I would
You got
always,
hurt a
like, get
lot.
hurt all the time.
Jack did not
Jackson would get tossed
experience.
around.
Jack's
I
not
was
gonna
a-
draft that.
I'm
Draft that
also,
because
I'm also very
out,
clumsy,
dude.
and I was a very clumsy. I was a very clumsy kid.
Jack was our test dummy.
All the
We're always
wrestling
like-
moves you wanted to try.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jack, let me see if I could 619 you real quick. Let me
what?
put you through a table. 619. The one is in the middle. Fuck, Brian. Goddamn.
Jesus, man. Only on Chad's chats.
What are we doing? Anyways, yeah, not caring about getting hurt. I think that's a good one.
Would that just be not afraid of anything?
I mean, yeah.
Invincibility. You didn't give a fuck. If actually you kind of like, I remember like if you thought you broke something, you're like, fuck yeah, I get a cast now. Now you're like, oh my God, I got to call
Can
in
you
work.
imagine breaking your leg now? That sounds like a nightmare.
I might die. I might die. Is it easier
I
to
have
cut it off?
stairs in my apartment. How the fuck am I gonna do that?
Do
with
I
my-
have to move?
I have
Just on my couch.
not alone. Like I have motherfucking rent to pay. You know what I'm saying?
That alone, man. That's tough, dude. Jackson, number 2 on the fantasy draft. Things you miss about being a child.
This one had a lot of fun to do because there's just so many things.
There really
right?
was. This one's
There's
a good
just so
draft.
much. There's so much.
Good.
I think I'm
shit.
gonna need a lot of clarity on some of my picks too.
Oh shit.
See, I was
Like,
the same
it
way.
does-
I'm gonna go throw this out. Birthday mornings as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I think now it's just so different, you know, being an adult, but like I guess you're counting the years, you know what I'm saying? But
So would you say like your birthday basically is your
Yeah,
birthday?
like, yeah.
excitement for like the feeling,
the
everything about your
anticipation
birthday.
for your
We'll
birthday,
just-
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think there was like such a light to that as being a kid, you know? I mean, I had a really good childhood. I was very, you know, blessed for that, grateful
Our
for
birthday's
that.
fucking we're dope, dude. We used to get
you know,
jumpers. We used to put like water hoses in there and just like we used to get the jumpers that you can slide down too. What a
Yeah,
time.
I'd come
What a
down.
time.
I'd come down the stairs, and mom would have like donuts for us, or
I could
whatnot,
definitely
like, for
see
our
your
birthday.
parents going all out for your birthdays
going
for
crazy.
sure.
And
love us
so
very
I
much.
just, you know, I had a good childhood. I had a good childhood with that, and so I really anticipated with my birthdays, and you know,
We'd be so
I would
hyped,
just
dude.
like, and all of our
We'd always have
birthdays would-
parties too. Like
Yeah.
we got the homies coming over. Like
Yep, it was a good time. You know,
birthday
you always
parties.
knew.
What a time.
The homies coming over.
Yeah, and
Like when you're a kid. Yeah, the homies.
Hey, that's what you know.
I know.
Homies from the block. No, it was such a vibe. And then most of the time too, it was just you get the presents with it. You get to pick out all your favorite. Everyone's there for you.
yeah,
It's a vibe,
yeah.
dude. It's a vibe. Birthdays,
Again,
man.
I
That's
had
a
a
good.
pretty good childhood, so I hate to say that.
It's like,
you
we
know,
get it,
anyone
Jack.
else-
No, I mean it wasn't on my board, but we're just not birthday people.
No.
No. So it wasn't on my. But like, I'm not saying it's a bad pick. It's just
Right.
I didn't really have birthdays, so
Yeah, and that's why I like mentioned that too, because I don't know what everyone else's
Yeah.
birthdays are like, but you know, I waited for that moment, so.
All right, I got a back-to-back here as I'm in the third spot, and it is a snake-style draft. I'm going to go... So would not having to work, I'm assuming, be part of the thing we took off the table? Because it's like no
Bills, kind
bills.
of,
Like, why
kind
would you have
of.
to work then? Like, kind of hand in hand, right?
I guess no worries, ignorance.
no.
Well, bills
actually-
is like not as apart from just being able to buy shit.
No, you know what? I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow
I'm gonna
it.
go not having to work is my
No work.
1-1.
Yeah.
My God, we didn't know, man. We didn't know how good we had it. Just being able to wake up doing whatever the fuck you wanted. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when I started working, and you know, this first couple times, and you're just like, is this it? Like people do this every day. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to it. You know,
Something.
it's tough.
Some people have 3 jobs and they work 2 jobs a day.
It's tough, man. Yeah, it's this economy. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So not having to work would be lovely. Shout out to all the trust
That's a good
fund
one.
kids. And then my second pick, I'm gonna go. So many things on the board. I think I'm gonna go sleepovers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Sleepovers.
yeah.
Dude, we used to have such a cool.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I was gonna say at the birthday picks. Is like a lot
Yeah.
of the times those turn into sleepovers.
Oh, the
And
best.
just hanging with like you'd have the best drinks just like lined up, all the Mountain Dew, the Sun Kiss, all that shit. You got
Pizza.
Code Red in there. You
I
got
mean, your
the
parents
pizza.
are awesome.
Oh, dude, it was everything you thought it would be, like the Disney Channel shit.
That's
it was
what I-
all
yeah.
that. Like we had
We had a good
pizza,
childhood.
cold pizza from the pizza we already ate, and you just diving in at like 12 in the night. We didn't ever have like a bedtime really. We just had to somewhat keep it down.
Yo, shh, let her come in there.
Yeah, basically we're playing video games all night. Like,
Heck
it
yeah.
was just what a time, man. Sleepovers.
My list for sure.
Yeah, I love me a good sleepover. It's hard to do now as adults. Everyone has families and everything. We let it ride into like high school and stuff though. Like, man, it's
Even
a
when
good
we had
time.
that sleepover at, one of our friends' house for like a New Year's Eve, it's just also
Yeah,
fun waking up
that's
with,
what I'm
like,
saying.
you
Or
know,
like
everybody.
any of the
Like that
bachelor
moment of
parties
the-
we get
of
to go
the
to is
draft.
like the draft houses. Whenever we
Yeah.
do, we sometimes get together when we do fantasy
But there's
football
something nice
drafts.
about
and
it, so it's a good pick.
Love me a good sleepover with the boys.
Yeah. We also
Yeah.
had the house for it too. Like we always had people over. Like I remember waking up one random morning and having like one random Chad's friend or Matthew's friend on the couch downstairs because they were drunk or something, or like
There's always just like one moment at your like party, like when I remember like Jesse, shout out Jesse, just took one of the bottles of like tequila and just chucked it over the fence. And then
Kareem, just chuck that thing, dude, and it just you just heard it 3 seconds later. It's the most perfect shatter of glass,
Kareem.
and everyone just looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And just you could see it on his face, just snap back to reality. Like, oh,
at the
no.
time I was like, whoa. But that was pretty funny.
it was kind of. No, don't encourage him. He's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like,
So
"See, they do
funny.
love
But
it."
it was so funny. Yeah, I know, right? You will.
Yeah. Shout out Jesse. Shout out Jesse.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. Sleepovers. Love me a good sleepover.
That's a good pick. That was definitely on my list.
Jackson back on the clock.
Cool. Back on the clock. Okay, so this was pretty high up on my list. I'm glad you didn't pick it, Chad.
on
Summer
the board.
break. Summer break.
Oh,
Summer
fuck, that is a
break,
good one.
baby.
It's on my list. It's on my list for sure.
Man, you
I
would
had
just
school
count the
schedule.
days. I loved it.
I have
Man.
summer I guess I will just do summer break. Cause what about like holiday vacations too?
No, I think that'd be out.
Separate? Or
'Cause I
no, it's
feel like
included,
that's
right?
like-
I would
yeah.
include
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I would
like,
include it.
it's
Yeah.
included. Yeah, same.
So we'll
guess
say like summer and like
breaks.
Christmas and like you have
Like,
the spring
yeah, like
break. You have
Summer
all
and
those
school break or whatever.
all the
Yeah,
school
yeah.
breaks are. God damn, those are awesome, dude. That's like literally you
were,
do whatever the
yeah.
fuck you want.
I mean, you counted the days again, like your birthday. You counted the days, like, and you were waiting for them, cause like, and back then, like, days felt so much longer, right? Months felt so much longer. So like, dang, you got those 2 months off.
You do whatever you
You're
want.
like,
You do whatever you
It
want.
did. That summer break felt like forever, dude.
We live right by the hills, and one summer we went up to the hills every fucking day. We had a clubhouse up there, and we were just like, just fantastic kid vibes.
Nice.
I remember that clubhouse.
Good pick, man. Good pick, Jackson.
Dope.
That is. So it's my turn, right?
Brian on the clock.
I feel like this is a pick that might not get back to me, and it was something that I think most people enjoyed it. Because I feel like Chad might take this, and maybe I'm off. Back to school shopping.
Oh, I didn't have it on my list, but fuck, that's such a good
hell
pick,
yeah.
Brian.
Hell
I
yeah.
love me some back to school
Hell
shopping.
yeah.
You felt, first of all, you felt like a baller. Like you just
Yeah,
like going in there, you
yeah,
getting fresh
yeah.
shit. Oh man, that's a good pick, Brian. I didn't have it on my list, but like it's one of those like fuck, I should have. Like
I just think that feeling of picking out your new shoes, like,
Yeah,
ooh,
fresh.
couple shirts, like, hell yeah,
You get
like,
that fresh paper. It smells good. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
You got to pick out all your pens and your books.
Yeah,
and
you got
just
that
your
like,
razors.
what
folder,
backpack am I
like,
fucking with this year? Ooh, what am I showing off this
yeah.
Yeah,
year?
what am I showing off?
Am I one strapping in? Am I two strapping in? What am I
Am I
doing?
just, you know what? Am I gonna buy a backpack then say screw the backpack and just
For-
do the folder?
For a
Sorry,
time,
I'm a
oh
rebel
my,
mom.
dude. Oh, that's 7th, 8th grade. I went full folder. Yeah, folder. And then I went crazy time in my life. I went like shoe bag for a while, like those shoe drawstring ones, because that was really in for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, I just rocked
they
that. I
were,
had a
they were, they
folder with
were.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever have like a rolly backpack?
No, never. Thank God.
I think I did.
Oh,
I think
jeez.
maybe once. I think maybe
I think I did.
no, just kidding.
I was
I
a
was
kid.
subbing the other.
Okay?
I was subbing the other day, and dude, these kids got some crazy backpacks now, dude. Yeah. The rolly backpacks are in. They got like the cartoon backpacks are like really in. Like one kid had like a Mickey Mouse one.
What the fuck?
Like I don't know if it was ironic or not. Like it didn't feel ironic, but he didn't look like a loser or anything. He didn't look like a fucking Steven Glansberg.
He was, yeah, he was actually homecoming king. So,
It's actually captain of the football team.
but
Go
yeah, back
Lions.
to school
That's
shopping.
what a great pick, man. Again, you know those lead pencils that you
Yeah,
look
oh,
for,
yeah.
you know, like
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
oh man, I want like the freshest lead pencil. Not this year, I'm gonna
I
get
gotta
like,
stock up on lead.
I'm gonna
I
get
still
that
got a
one
fucking piece of lead though. Does anyone have like a piece of lead that's like stuck in your finger? From,
my
like-
thigh. I have one on my thigh because one of my friends stabbed me in the leg in school.
Most 90s kids, it's a weird fact, I think, but like most 90s kids, I think, have a piece of lead stuck in them. Like from somewhere.
No,
like,
dude, yeah,
because
we
of
would
what
fight.
Jack just said, because your friends are fucking idiots and they're in
Crazy.
there. And
You're doing crazy shit because you're bored, you know.
how I got
And,
my hand one is you did like the little hand thing and you're like, yeah, let's see how many fingers
Oh,
you miss.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't miss much.
Oh yeah.
Good pick, man. And Brian, it's your third pick.
When I did it again.
I'm between a couple here, but I don't know if this one will make it back to me. It probably will, but fuck it. I'm going with the ice cream truck man, or like the ice cream truck.
The excitement you felt when you
Yeah,
heard that shit, and just
you
the
know?
experience. I remember there
man.
was like a run where I hit that bitch like every
The
day
sound.
in summer.
The
Like,
sound
you
of it,
know,
right?
The sound
You would
and, like,
listen.
the
on the
money
block.
I spent on this guy, and it's not just the ice cream; it's like the little toys sometimes too. You know,
That
Yeah.
and then just also being able to hit like that. You catch your dad on a good day. It's like, oh, can I have $1 to go
Oh, yeah.
get one? And he's just like, or like when your uncle would visit or something like that. Those were like, and then he'd give you like a 20 and just like, oh, bring some back for like everyone or whatever.
did
the
you
whole
did
time.
you
Fuck
have
yeah.
did you get an allowance every week like for chores and shit?
My dad gave me like lunch money every week when I was in
Okay.
high school. Not
about,
before
like,
that though.
You didn't have like chores you had to do every
We
week.
had to like cut the grass and do all that stuff.
Did he give
Wash
you
the
money for that?
cars.
Or was that the lunch money?
I think that was probably the lunch money.
Okay.
But there's
We
also
got-
times where I was like, hey, we're
now
gonna
you
go
can
watch
eat
a
now,
movie.
Brian.
Can get some money?
I think our lunch money was
Shout out
allowance,
parents, man. Just
yeah.
be giving you money and just
Oh, yeah.
didn't realize what the fuck that meant.
I mean, it's child labor, but whatever. I'm just kidding. No, shout out to the parents. Yeah, we had again, like Jack said, amazing childhood.
But yeah, just ice cream. That summer day, getting that bomb pop, getting all the ice creams that we listed.
Oh, man.
You know,
Yeah.
Hanging out with the gang on the streets, and then like just hearing that little ice cream man faint in the distance.
I feel like I should also get like elote man as well. Kind of, I feel like. But
Yeah.
like even getting the raspados, elote, just so
Oh
fucking
god,
those
all the
elote,
raspados,
oh.
yeah.
so good.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Growing up, my mom always told me to stay away from the elote, man, because of the mayo and all that dumb crap and all that stuff. But like,
And then you had it.
No,
I
she just
had
kept
it,
asking,
and then I had
like-
it growing up, and I was like, why the hell did I
Listen to you, mother.
listen to her? This is the best thing in the world.
With them
Man,
like the
it's great.
churros, like the hard crunchy, put some lime,
Oh.
some like hot sauce on it. So good.
Man,
Firesies. It's a good pick, man. Good pick. Ice Cream Man, and we'll throw in the Jolote Man too. Jackson, we're at you with the third pick on the things you miss about your childhood draft.
Okay. I'm gonna pick this one just because of the nostalgia. I don't think any
Every
of y'all
pick
will
here
pick
is
it,
about the
but
nostalgia. Jackson.
probably.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Literally the point of the draft.
Oh yeah, you're right.
the nostalgia draft.
It's what we're missing about our childhood.
Bold take there, Jackson. Let's see what you got.
Oh yeah. Hide and seek. Or like freeze tag, you know what I'm saying?
I have
Count them
something.
both. Count them both.
I have something in like that on here.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
thing. Yeah.
I mean, you don't play it anymore as an adult.
And what
And
did you
why-
need
and
for
why
it?
not?
You needed nothing for it. You just
Why
fucking
don't
nothing.
we play it anymore? There's that. They made a movie about those friends that like.
Oh, tag.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
God,
It's
what a
nice little sweet
lovely,
movie
what a
sometimes.
lovely story. Yeah, and God, I wish we
It's
still
probably
had
because
that.
it's dangerous. You know what I mean? I mean, if people play, like, I used to
You're
play it
afraid of
outside.
getting hurt. You're afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tag,
yeah,
you're it. Shut up,
I used
Jim.
to-
Frank just got ran
Dude.
over by a car. We got to go to the hospital.
I remember playing with my friends at night, going over to my friend's house and just playing at night, and that was the best time because you couldn't see anyone.
Are you talking about like Austin and Nick's house and
Yeah.
stuff? Or,
Yeah.
they had such a good spot, dude.
It's a good time. Such
Shout
a
out to
fun
all them,
time.
the
That's
Crocs
a good pick.
family.
And you would just run around the neighborhood, and no one seemed to care because we're kids.
Because people
and-
used to do it back in the day. Now no one's in the fucking.
Oh, there were some
No.
asshole cars that would like give you that long honk.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just-
Sometimes.
But
For the
nowadays,
most part,
I mean,
you
they would
respected
hate
the
you.
streets, though. You respected the streets, and you respected
Right.
the rules of the streets, and you know.
I mean, they know it was like my city.
But man, the thrill, right? The thrill that you would get just running, and just hiding from people. I mean, it would be like it almost be like Thriller-ish.
Thought you were gonna
know what
die.
I mean? Like,
you thought getting
yeah.
tagged was death, and
Man,
that's
or
how I
like-
approached the game.
Yeah, we should bring that back. Hide and seek. It's good stuff.
Hide
Freeze
and
tag was
seek.
fun too. Shout out to freeze tag.
Good picks. I'm on the clock here with my third and fourth pick. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna go for my third pick. I'm gonna go free food and always having someone to cook you food, basically. Like just
I
growing
have
up,
not having a cook.
there's
That's
three, yeah, basically, yeah. So like three square meals, pretty much. Like you got shit on deck constantly. You just something you don't realize like you even had to worry about until it's taken away from you, and you like your parents are just like figure it out. At some point in everyone's life, they have to go through this, and yeah, it's something that I very much enjoyed, and just a good home cooked meal.
So great.
Those dinners at night, mom be whipping up some good shit. So shout out to our mom. No, but it was just home cooked meals, being able to have that shit for whenever the fuck you wanted. It's
Yeah,
kind of
coming home from like
a
practice. and
blessing you
just
don't
having food.
realize you had. Yeah.
So good.
And
Oh, yeah.
my other pick, my fourth pick, I'm gonna go playing video games, and just not only playing video games, but like going all nighters, like really just going ham on video games. And I'd binge the fuck out of
Wait a
certain
minute.
games to where like I just
that
play
count?
them. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, is that not a
No, I mean, I'll let it count because I think it's an awful pick.
really?
People still do it now.
Yeah, I'm
But like, there's a way. Like, I'm more so like the excitement of like getting a new
So I'm
game
saying,
and
like,
like
it should-
playing it, and like the whole game council thing, like getting it, like going live with the guys, like all that stuff about video games. Like, no, okay, all right, okay.
you could say people still get excited.
It's
you
late
know
in
what I'm saying?
Portland. It's late in
I mean,
GTA?
I was
I'm
about
sorry,
to say,
I
look
don't
how
play-
excited we're getting for like GTA 6.
I don't play games like that anymore, so maybe it's more so a me thing. But
I don't have a Tatum. I don't have a Tatum.
It's
True.
It's not all his
Same.
fault. no, I just think I don't play games as much as I used to. I don't have the same excitement for them as I used to. So yeah, I'm playing
I guess
video
I get
games.
that. The excitement for games.
Going crazy, video game marathons and shit. I don't do that anymore. Like, it was time to stay up all night and play.
Man, they're fun. They're a great
Animal
time.
Crossing.
When you find a
and
game,
shit.
banger.
Especially
You'll
that-
look at the clock and you'll be like, "Fuck, should I do a little bit longer? I don't know."
I don't,
Man.
I don't do it. I'm not able to do it anymore. It's tough. C'est la vie. C'est la vie.
Yeah, that's tough for you.
Cuckoo.
All right. We got Jackson back on the clock.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, video games might be the one. There's always one I really regret right after.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna throw this one out because
Brian, you're fucking gaslighting me. Just let me pick my goddamn. No, I'm just kidding.
maybe I'm biased because I work there, but Disneyland, the excitement for it.
I would say any theme parks. Can we
Anticipation.
give him like any
Yeah.
theme parks?
Fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because that was on my list. It was like the anticipation of going to theme parks. Like,
I mean,
just like the whole experience as a kid is just different than like as an adult.
so different. I mean, like, and how much bigger they look as a kid too. Like, I thought Disneyland was like
Fucking
man,
small
it's
city. Yeah.
insanely big, and
It's still
took
big,
years
but
to
you know, you
go.
can walk around that bitch.
Right. I mean, it is still big, but like even back then, and now they have even more parks and more lands in that bitch.
Or like,
it still seemed really big, you know.
You know what I like doing as a kid too, like Raging Waters.
Yeah.
Like going to Raging Waters. I haven't gone to Raging Waters in years, but as a
Like, I
child,
get
Oh, gross now.
yeah. But as a kid, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
send it,
care.
dude. And so you're standing under all that pee water, and you're just
Yeah.
letting it rain.
Something about it. It's like, and I didn't go to Disneyland too much as a kid. Like, I mean, I went a couple times, but
That's why I
didn't
said
go-
like any theme park because you
Right.
know there's like even Scandia was fun. Like when you were a
Yeah.
kid, like that shit was lit, dude. I remember we went for a
Yeah,
6th grade
amazing.
trip.
Oh
And
hell
I
yeah,
love that shit. It was like
so
I felt
much
like
fun.
I was like, we're going here on a school day. What the fuck? Like we're cheating the Matrix. So it's yeah.
Yeah.
Theme parks as a kid, just a different vibe.
Oh hell yeah, theme parks were dope.
Theme
I mean, they still are dope. They're so dope, and they're dope in different ways. Especially,
That's-
I can't imagine when you have a kid, Chad. Right?
Jack,
You know?
as a person that, yeah, now it's totally different when you bring your
It's so
kids and stuff.
different.
But like as a kid, yourself, it's a different vibe, and I totally get that. Being a person that picked video games, different vibes as a child. So yeah, totally understand that. Good pick, Jackson. Brian,
Whoa,
that was loud. I'm sorry.
voice cracked. So I'm gonna
Brian,
go
Brian.
with something that I think we'll see how you guys feel about it.
Veto.
$20 feeling like a lot of money.
I'll take that. On that. I felt like $20 will get you through the whole week.
Oh, it did. It used to. And now you're just like, you go and you
Pocket money. You know what I'm
you
saying?
get like you get like a meal and it's like, all right, that's $19.12, and it's like, wait, what? Like it's just gone? The $20
Right.
is gone?
Man,
$20 from like the ice cream man, or just $20 at like
You go to the ice cream
at
at
Toys R
$20,
Us.
You are literally a kid. You
like
could
something
buy
like that, and you're
half
just
the
kind of
first
like,
row.
or just like at any store you're just at, and you just like $20. You're like, holy fuck, like I'm rich.
Have you seen the recent ice cream man prices? They're fucking crazy. They're like
Are they?
$4 or $5 for ice cream.
that's
No
crazy.
way.
Criminal.
It's crazy, dude. Goddamn tariffs.
Damn. I was gonna say that. Those damn tariffs.
No, it's $20 feeling like $1 million. That's a good
good.
pick, man.
Pocket money, you know?
Now here's where I feel like if I pick this pick, it's kind of too close to Jackson, so I'm gonna like step away from that.
Explore the space a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a kind of similar prank type shit that you would do that was low risk but gave you just like a great feeling of like
Stealing, I loved
we're
it
bad.
too. No, I'm just kidding.
ding dong ditching.
Oh my God, you dick!
Yeah.
You did that? You did
Hell
that a
yeah.
lot? I didn't do that
Hell
much as a
yeah.
kid.
I
Was
used
that
to do that
you?
too.
We used to get
It's
ding dong
like-
ditch all the. No, I'm just kidding.
It's that low risk of just like ding 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 ding, and it's like
Fucking
almost
run.
and it's almost like you can't like ring cameras now.
So good.
You
Like,
can't. There
You're
is no ding
bugged.
dong
You
ditching
can't really
anymore.
ding dong ditch anymore.
You ever take a shit?
You gotta
You
wear
ever
like
take
a
a shit on
mask.
someone's doorstep?
No.
Jackson,
You
what
ever
the
take a
fuck?
shit inside a bag and like just light it on fire.
No,
And
I never did
if
that,
someone,
actually.
no, I'm just kidding.
I was
didn't
like,
do
that's
that
on a
fucking
movie.
shit. Can you imagine?
I was like, who
No,
actually did that?
no,
Someone's
I
watched
would.
way too much Billy Madison.
Yeah, I had some fucked up friends, but no, I
Your
never did
friends
that.
probably did. Goddamn degenerates.
Oh, 100%, 100%,
I just
100%.
love the thrill that you would kind of get of like they're outside, they're like, hello, and it's like, well, especially when sometimes they get really mad, like,
Oh
and
yeah,
don't fucking do that shit again.
so
And
So
funny
then you
like,
just
too.
like,
so when you, because I didn't do it that much. So when you do it,
So
you
good.
like just go hide behind like a close car or something.
yeah, like something like that.
You
Or,
weren't
or
scared
sometimes
that
you
you weren't
just
scared.
wouldn't.
I was gonna say you weren't scared they're just gonna like fucking come
That's
at
the
you.
thrill, though.
That's the thrill. And
That's
then
the
if they do,
thrill of
you
it.
run and you
Yeah, you
fucking.
did.
Also,
Oh
You
man,
live on the edge.
the thought of any of us kids being faster than a grown adult, like it seems insane at this point.
that's
Like
what I'm saying. The ignorance that we had, man.
I could
Crazy.
I could book it. I'm catching any kid on this street right now. If you come and ding dong dish in my fucking house, you're not getting far, buddy. All right.
I guess that's another pick.
No, so
Thinking
yeah.
that you're the fastest man alive. Yeah.
I was very much not as a child. That's why I didn't do it because I was the slow kid on the
No,
block.
the Marcy family we did not know how to.
All I heard was we have to run. Ding dong ditch. Good pick, man. Good pick to round out your
Those
list.
are good. Oh hell yeah.
Jackson, with your final pick
Oh
in the
man,
draft.
this is hard because there's so many really good ones.
So many bangers. So many bangers. So little time.
I'm gonna go with watching kid TV shows.
Okay. Just like
Just the
Cartoons?
excitement. I guess like the excitement of cartoons. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a throwaway pick, but it is my last pick.
It was on my list. It was on my
hard
list.
picks, Jackson, are never throwaway picks.
Man, I guess nowadays I'm not as excited watching SpongeBob or watching any cartoon show, or I'm not as excited waiting for Drake and Josh, or Miranda show, whatever
I don't
that's
think
on.
any of those shows are on anymore either. That's probably.
But
why
I'm
not.
saying like those type of shows like for
No,
kids,
I get you, yeah.
whatnot.
Those shows were cool, and the excitement of coming home from school and like. I
Watching
remember I
them.
turned on the TV to watch Dragon Ball Z every day after school. Or
Yeah, like I remember like being like, man, it was a hard day. I'm gonna go watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and that's gonna cheer me up.
Certain
a
things
lot,
like you knew like time slots for certain TV shows too. Like 6
Oh
o'clock,
hell yeah.
time for so and so. Okay,
Yeah,
10
like
8 o'clock.
Saturday-
we got Family Guy. Like
Uh huh.
yeah,
Saturday morning was Yu-Gi-Oh time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
I fucking
yeah.
loved Yu-Gi-Oh. Man, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh.
you wake up at
I
2
still
in the
do,
morning.
by the
You're
way.
probably watching Zorro or some weird shit on Disney. old crap. Yeah,
George
good.
Lopez is waking you up.
George Lopez is a great way to wake up. Good pick, man. Good pick. Watching
Oh,
cartoons.
my. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. Comes back at you fast here. My last pick in the draft. I'm gonna go.
Fuck. You know what? Never mind.
No, you cannot change.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I know.
I'm gonna go.
It's a good honorable mention, though. I'll throw it up.
I'm gonna go and having the energy of a child. That's what my pick is gonna be. Just like the endless energy. You could literally wake up and you're at 100 already.
That's a
There's
good pick.
no like warm up or anything. You can you could stay up all night. Sometimes it felt like and you could sleep for 2 hours and wake up the next morning and do the whole fucking thing all over again. Like sleep did not seem necessary most of the time.
Necessary?
Sleep? Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like vital.
Anything before 21, I feel like, yeah, you like just have endless
21
energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you train for, man. That's what you trained your whole life for 21. And maybe like after, I'd say like 26-ish is when you start feeling it, But as a kid, though, yeah, just
Just
staying.
hit a little bit harder.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I mean, like as a kid, staying up all night, again, playing the games.
Yeah.
You can wake up, you can go on like a hike or something, or you do some weird shit. You're playing basketball all day outside, come home, and then you could stay up all night too. I would be wrecked if I played basketball all
Okay.
day. I am done. early day for me too. So
I remember
yeah,
early days.
the
Early
energy
days out
of a
of high
child.
school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even to high school,
Crazy.
yeah, you're coming home after that and you feel like you have a whole second day and get a lot of shit done in those last couple hours of the day.
I had some
So
crazy
I
ass
look at work
projects.
now and it's like I got 3 hours before I gotta fucking go to bed. Like what
yeah,
the
that's it.
fuck, dude?
That's it. Like,
Sucks.
and those 3 hours, you kind of want to like just rest. You just want to get
You
pre-bed
wanna
done.
chill.
Like yeah. So you're not doing anything, but like
Pre bed.
as a kid, you're like, I want to go to a store. Maybe we could hit up Walmart. Maybe we can get a snack on the way home. Hey, do you think like the trampoline place is open? Do you think like we can get an hour in there? Like you have so much shit you think you can fit in because like energy is just an endless supply. And now, you don't realize you tapped into the well a little
Yeah,
too
no,
much.
it's tough.
Yeah. So yeah,
I totally agree.
that's a wrap on the top 5 list there. Ooh, my voice feels like it's drying the fuck up.
I know it's like it's going out.
It's getting a little sexy, right? A little sexy. I'm thirsty right now. I don't know. I'm just super thirsty. I've been hitting this
I know.
water
Luckily,
bottle a
me
lot.
and Jackson have like had a few chugs out of our water.
It's hard, yeah.
I got water, but it's not
Oh,
doing the job
Lord.
right now, I think. Energy. All right, going over our list here, boys. We had Brian at the 1 spot, and he went for his first pick. He went not caring about getting hurt, literally feeling invincible as a child. Back to school shopping was his second pick. Ice Cream Man excitement / Jolote Man was his third pick, and for the fourth pick, he got $20, feeling like $1,000,000. You could literally buy the world with that $20. It went so far. And the last one, Ding Dong Ditching. Brian was a little asshole kid. If you got Ding Dong Ditched in the 90s, chances are Brian was behind it. Jackson was next on the list, and he got birthday excitement. So birthdays and everything that came with that as a kid. Summer break and holidays, experiencing that. Hide and seek, the joys of hide and seek as a child. Theme park excitements, going to theme parks. And he picked cartoon watching. So watching cartoons as a child, just excitement behind all that. And I was last on the list here at number 3, and I went not having to work was my one pick. Fuck work. Not having to work. Sleepovers with the gang. Love me a good sleepover. Cooking, not having to cook was my third pick. And just food, always available for you. Video games and the excitement of like a child has for video games, which I think is very unique, and I think we can all agree on that. Brian, great pick. And fifth was energy, the energy of a child, just the endless amount of energy being able to take on the world.
Summer break is a strong pick.
I know when he said that, I was like, I did kind of fuck up. I probably could have got sleepovers in the wraparound. Yeah, I think this was a really strong list from everyone. Do you guys have any honorable mentions before we get out of here?
I do.
I did too.
I have recess. Like the thought of recess.
so
I know you
fun.
get like a break
Hell
now,
yeah.
but recess. Probably should have
Recess,
gone
man.
over like.
Is it even
Ding
called
Dong
recess
Ditching.
anymore?
Probably
Recess is
not.
basically
No way.
a better lunch, just getting you ready for lunchtime at work. But
Shout out to
Yeah,
that
because
show.
there's
That was a good
playgrounds
show
and
too.
shit.
It was.
Was a
Good show.
I had having childhood dreams, like having.
That's so
Throwing
real
up
though.
yeah,
That's
real,
so real
real
because
depressing.
they were so like animated and like
Yeah.
real and vivid as a child, and now it's like some nights I don't even fucking dream.
Getting dirty, like not giving a fuck if you got like
Ooh, sexy.
dirty.
Oh,
It's like we're just out in the rain and there's just mud all over. Who cares?
you smell like a pig pen's ass, and you're just like, I don't care. Everyone
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Those pre Axe body wash days.
I had the magical feeling of Christmas. So it's like that. Opening
Literally written
present.
out like that. The magical
Yeah,
feeling of
uh,
Christmas. You're so
But I
Disney.
felt that on a
You're so
little
Disney.
too close to Jackson's like birthday morning a little bit.
When he said like summer I just put yeah. So I thought like birthdays would be kind of the same as like holidays, right?
Yeah, so I didn't. Getting away with saying like crazy shit, just like when you're a kid, sometimes you just say shit, and then it just be like, what?
No responsibilities. Zero
Yeah.
responsibilities was a pick for me. Napping, getting naps in. I don't feel like,
Oh, I'll still fuck up a nap if I need to, baby.
again, you don't have a
Having
tail.
my lunch made, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you have those lunch mates for
Jack,
you.
I
like, you ever
fucking
have
picked that.
Lunch,
What are you
what?
talking about? He's like having your
No, I mean,
lunch
like,
made for you. I'm like, Jack,
Like
that
a
falls.
lunch pail.
I'm like, I fucking picked that. That falls under my shit. Family get-togethers. I feel like it's like different
yeah.
as a kid. You know, like it's not the same.
Yeah,
anymore.
but now
maybe it's like the
now-
grandparents and stuff.
My big
but
thing that I wanted
Yes,
to
but
change
it
was
is also still nice now that you're older. Like, so your older cousins you kind of relate to a little bit more. I do like a good
Maybe
family
it's because
get-together.
my family, we never get to fucking together anymore. But
how about like
Yeah, it's fair.
our immediate
getting
family
gold
does, but, like,
stars? How about that one? Like that shit. I was like,
Jack was
man,
all
I should have
kiss
put
ass
down
in
my
the class,
list.
I know,
man.
right?
I should have
He
put down my
loved-
list.
He
Like
loved
gold
getting
stars are like
his good tickets.
are like certificates. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Being a
Award,
goody
like,
two shoe.
you ever do the multiplication like?
I loved when I got
test
student
award,
of the
You know what I'm
month.
saying? Hey,
What a
that was an
vibe.
accomplishment. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love when my picture was number one.
I loved when I got to feed the gerbil in class. When it was my turn to feed the guinea pig that week, that was my favorite.
Then
You didn't want to be in the red light zone. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the green light zone the whole time. You know, the red, yellow, green light.
The one-
stoplight zones, you know what I'm
Is that what
The
they did for
one-
behavior with you guys?
saying? Yeah.
The one pick I wrote down that I was gonna make as a joke, but then was kind of funny to me. The accidental boner, just like
I hated
missed those?
those. I
missed those?
hated those. Those are awful. You
I
like
know,
recess
more of a-
bell goes, and you're just like, Chad, come on, let's go. Give me a minute.
no, that was
1
just a
minute.
joke I was gonna make. But then it was like funny.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. No, this was a fun draft, man. I thought I had a good time with it.
I did. This was fun.
Shoot, next week we gotta start brainstorming for next week.
I know. We already got to think of the next one.
It'll be here before you know it, man. I think this was a great 10th episode, guys. 10 weeks, man. We've been doing it. 10 more weeks, 10 more years on the Chats podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in as always, and tune in next week. God damn! Did you fucking hear that?
I have a notoriously bad voice that will sometimes, get on the high pitch side. But my God.
Tune in next week as we talk about more crazy topics and have crazy hot takes. Here on Chat Chats. Thanks you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out. That was fun.
Oh my god.